We continue on here on FanDuel TV. We are all looking forward to the return of the 2024 Horse of the Year. That was the 3-year-old filly a year ago in Torpedo Anna. She's going to be making her 4-year-old debut coming up tomorrow at Oaklawn Park, and she is going to return in the Grade 2 Azeri Stakes. We go back to Hot Springs, Arkansas right now. We check in with Andie Biancone.
2024 Horse of the Year Torpedo Anna makes her highly anticipated 4-year-old debut in the Grade 2 Azeri right at Oaklawn Park, and she shipped in happily to Hot Springs yesterday. We actually had the opportunity to watch her train over the track this morning at 9 a.m. She's typically a filly who trains very early because she gets very hot, wants to do too much during her workouts, but the Connections opted to train her at 9 a.m. after the break today because it's typically a more quiet track. Robbie Alvarado was on board. She backed up all the way to the entrance of the paddock, went into the paddock, and was just an absolute queen in there. The Oaklawn paddock can be kind of tricky for some horses. It's very tight, very compact. It sits below the crowd, and it's very echoey. But she walked around there, cool as can be, happy as a clam, backed up to about the 16th pole, stood for a second, and went for a nice, easy gallop. But really a huge credit to Robbie Alvarado, because it's not easy to take a horse who's used to training so early and coming out in the afternoon. Obviously, they wanted to avoid traffic, which is why they wanted to take her out later, because that 7 a.m. when the track is open, there's a ton of horses on the track. And she was quite keen in the beginning of her gallop, but Robbie got her settled in, relaxed. As by the time they got to the 5/8, she looked just relaxed as can be. Galloped around beautifully, but it's been nice to see how much she's grown physically. She's really filled in, and like I said, her energy was just amazing. She was extremely confident, proud of herself. She's going to go back to the barn and get a bath, because this is probably going to be our warmest day over the next few mornings, but she looked excellent, and all systems a go for the Grade 2 Azeri.
Thank you, Andie. Looking fantastic in the lead up to the Grade 2 Azeri Stakes, with more muscle, with more improvement. Watch out for the rest of the field. I would make the argument there's value behind that 2 to 5.
I think when it's all said and done, I think she's going to be 1 to 5 for the off odds in here. We take a look at the field that is going to line up against her. Torpedo Anna, the 2024 Horse of the Year, a unanimous vote for the champion 3-year-old filly. She'll be making her 4-year-old debut on a return to Oaklawn Park. She's only been there one time, and that's when she made her 3-year-old debut a year ago when she won the Fantasy Stakes. Torpedo Anna, looking forward to it, coming up tomorrow here on FanDuel TV.